I got into real estate because I love serving people. I think that's probably the number one thing. I've been in sales and marketing and nonprofit and business development over the course of probably 30 years. So I got the actual real estate bug when I lived in New York City. And I was in the process of moving up to Rhode Island. I just had met my husband currently, who I've been with for now 15 years. We met and we were like, let's make the plunge, let's sell. I'm gonna move to Rhode Island and we're gonna start a new life here, a new chapter. And we did, and it's been great. So that's when I got kind of the bug originally. And then I initially went into nonprofit. I was doing some consulting work, and then I just was like, when the market the economy went to crash in 2008, I had started my real estate licensing then. So I went into the business when the market was absolutely crap. Yeah, so I've been now with Coldwell Banker Realty. We're in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. We also have offices in Newport and in Providence and Cumberland and in Barrington in the state of Rhode Island. So East Greenwich and Providence are that's my main areas that we focus on. So the Stephen Miller Group is basically, it's myself. We also have two other agents, Salvador Fernandez, who's been in the business for about a year. So I kind of brought him in and mentored and coached him. Just started another agent, Dale Rainville, who used to work at Boeing, who's in corporate world. He has an interior design firm, and now he's going into real estate. So he's adding to his kind of portfolio of services that he adds. Sal has a background in kind of construction and roofing and whatnot, and has just hit it out of the ballpark this first year. Then we have Jody Beach, who just is our coordinator. She does helps with sales and marketing. And then we have also a transaction coordinator as well. So we're building the team, and we're looking for really great things to happen in 2022. 2022 is going to be a challenging year. Obviously, I think every agent that you would speak to right now in the industry is going to tell you that COVID has been just on the tops of minds of what has been hurting inventory. We have a really severe inventory problem right now, which is kind of keeping people from being able to buy and sell and to move. I have a lot of clients that are trying to get into the market, but there's nothing to buy right now. I have other clients that are wanting to sell, but then they have nowhere they can buy. So we've been in kind of the stuck market, and I think now with COVID a little bit, there's another layer that's been happening, but I think we're going to see inventory kind of ease up a little bit as we move into the Q1, further into February and March, I think, into this quarter. We're going to be seeing a slight rise, obviously, in pricing, about 3% or so, or more, depending on where the market is. I think we're really well positioned with our team, because the reason I founded Stephen Miller Group is basically because it's a collaborative experience. We want to kind of have the best possible experience for a client, because we know that we're not skilled at every single function in that transaction with real estate. And so we can bounce things off our teammates and help our clients to get the best possible service. That's why I love this business so much. So I originally did that back in 2017, I had my first team then, and I kind of bit off more than I could chew, because I started a team here, and then I also started a business in New York City, which I was going back and forth and trying to learn a lot in a short amount of time, which didn't serve my team well, also probably didn't serve my business well. Then I was kind of more of an individual agent for a year and a half or so, and then I also at that point wanted to get back into building a team and kind of leverage that experience for our clients. So that's what happened basically kind of at the end of 2021 and into this year now. So. I would think the first thing that we had a big strategy meeting with my team this year to start off. You need to start with the end in mind. So you need to understand why you're doing what you're doing. What is your why in your business? What's going to get you out of bed in the morning? What are your goals? What are your objectives? What's your emotional tie to why you're doing what you're doing? Because if you're not tied emotionally to what you're trying to achieve and you don't have specific goals set out, then you're not going to do that well. The other thing I think important in this business, because you're not an employee, you're an independent contractor, so if you don't work, you don't get paid. So it's really important for new agents that are starting this business to have a schedule. Make sure you have a very kind of good schedule, that you plan that schedule out before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, and get that day set up. Because if you do that and then you have a good attitude about it, then it sets your whole day forward. Because our business can be reactive. Things happen, like you get a phone call, the inspection came back, or the deal died, or the appraisal didn't go through, or we can't close on time. So you have to react to those things that are situational. every single day. But if you've got the bigger vision and the bigger goal in mind, and that's what I help coach and lead my team with and build that, and we do that weekly, then you're setting yourself up for a great year.